Heath, how's it going, my boy?
Good.
We haven't seen you in the Zoom for a while.
Yeah,
I hear you're a ninja now.
I am.
Do you have any new moves you want to show us?
Yes. Check this out.
Now showing in the video is a black and white cartoon depiction of Ethan dressed as a ninja and performing with great skill a double front flip somersault whilst wielding a ninja sword above his head. After Ethan completes his second flip, he draws his sword out and then brings it down hard over the top of a bulbous watermelon, cutting it in half with great accuracy, which then makes the melon explode and spray everywhere.
Hoo-yah!
That's pretty impressive, mate. Almost as impressive as our most recent special guest that we had here in the Beyond Vision Zoom room just last week. None other than Michael Schwarts, certified integral development coach, all the way from California, USA. Check this out, mate.
What integral coaching takes into account acknowledges that we are more than just our thoughts. It has to do with the idea that we have three intelligence centers. That we have the head center, which most of us are familiar with. A lot of us live in our heads, I know I have.
For sure.
But it also includes our hearts, and it includes our bodies. Moving into a space where there is this balance between these three intelligence centers, not just what we're thinking, but what we're feeling and what we're sensing as we move through the world. I found that as a blind man, Peter, this has been essential, not just in my journey, in my work towards growth and depth, in discovering who I am. Isn't it fascinating that it's 2025, but something that Socrates said 2,500 years ago still applies? Know thyself.
Yeah. Yeah.
When we are on a journey to know who we are, it helps so much in our quest to be comfortable and just really surrender to the present moment. Now, a lot of people hear the word surrender, and maybe there are some people who are in our group tonight who are hearing the word surrender. Think surrender, doesn't that mean giving up? And surrender really is a much bigger and much more positive idea. And I pose the question to us tonight, what would it be like if we thought of surrender as accepting what is, accepting reality? I went a very long time, and I'm not going to say, I can't say I'm perfect. I have my off days, but I went a very long time not wanting to acknowledge the reality that, Peter, I'm blind, and coming to terms with the fact that this is my reality. All of a sudden, it is continuing to open up new doors for me. A woman I respect very much, she put it to me in a way that really was another one of these inflection points. Many of our emotions, and anger is at the top of the list, so I'll use that one. What would it be like to work with the idea that anger is just fear in disguise? I'm angry. Answer that, okay, well, what are we really afraid of? I know, as someone who has gone from fully sighted to totally blind, taking that anger and say, what's the fear behind that? Fear of independence, fear of infantilization, just being embarrassed. These are real things, and the coaching conversations really go into what is the fear behind some of the emotions we're feeling. We can at least say, okay, these are real emotions, and are they too strong for the challenge that we're in? And are they maybe just wearing the hat? Are these just hats for what's really just fear?
That was really good.
I thought so too, mate.
Now showing in the video is, once again, Ninja Ethan, who is now swaying his ninja sword from left to right in an energetic yet friendly fashion. There is a growing look of concern creeping across Peter's face.
Hoo-yah!
All right, buddy. Now that I think about it, I think a ninja sword is an outside toy.
my fun.
These conversations, whether these are conversations that we're having this evening or conversations that go beyond the time that we're spending together, these are offerings and these are invitations. We can feel sometimes that we are under so much pressure to have just the right answer and try to perform for others. But my offering for you is this. Let that question kind of just sit with you. Let it kind of just bubble in the back of your mind, the question of what is it that you desire? Because we might not have an answer tonight at 5:30 on a Thursday. Maybe it comes to you at midnight on a Saturday. Maybe it comes to you next Christmas. Doesn't matter. It's kind of bubbling inside of you now.
Yeah.
And when you have an answer, my invitation to you, write it down. Dictate it into your phone. Put it in some kind of physical form. And then hold space for that. Hold space for that desire, because then the next step for you is figuring out how you can match your desire to your capacity. And I promise you this, your capacity is far more expansive than what the rest of the world thinks of as our capabilities.